Hello everyone, welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. Once again, we're starting nice and early at about 6:45, so that's fun. And I just wanted to start it off because I'm good like that. So the plan for this week is to finish the Fever King. That is the only plan that really matters. Will I actually do it though is a whole other question. Hello everyone, so I am in a bad mood right now. So, like, my day was fine and all of that. Two of my classes are online for the rest of the week because someone in the class has COVID, whatever. So that's fun. And then my sister called me and told me that our tickets to Six have been refunded, which I am so mad about. We booked those. It would have been late 2019. And it was supposed to happen in May 2020. We were supposed to go, and obviously it got cancelled to September 2020. But it was literally like 2 weeks away or something. I think it was the 16th of October we were supposed to go. And we had booked the tickets, and it finally looked like it was gonna happen because I've seen shows going ahead. And she's just gotten an email saying that they've been refunded because they're only allowed 60% capacity, and we were not within the first 60% to book, which is ridiculous. And like, we got like third row seats. How the hell were we not in the first 60%? We were like right at the front, and you're telling us we weren't some of the first people to book them. So like, first I was upset, and now I'm just like raging. Yeah, it's just put me in a bad mood because I was really looking forward to it, and like, it feels so stupid to be upset over a musical, but I am. And like, in the email they were like, oh, there's like still seats available for earlier days in the week, but those would be like upper circle seats, and we got literally third row. But the other thing is, I'm in college. It would be like a 4-hour drive up to go during the weekdays, and 2 days a week I have labs, and I can't skip labs. Like, lectures, they record them, they put them online, but I can't skip a lab. Then on the 23rd of October, because again, it's been cancelled a load, we were supposed to go see Heather's, and that had not been cancelled on us. And again, we were pretty early getting tickets for that. But I'm not going to be surprised if we get an email next week or something saying that it's going to be cancelled. I keep flinging back and forth between like wanting to scream at someone, like so mad about this, and then like just wanting to curl on a ball and cry. So yeah, that's fun. So it is Tuesday and I have submitted my lab report. I'm all done with that. I have another lab tomorrow and I'll have to write a lab report for that. I'll have 2 weeks to do it though, so I won't leave it until late this time. I'll do it quick. Yeah, so I'm all done. It is 5:15. I've had dinner. I'm all sorted. And Rowan has Patreon sprints on at 7. I will probably tune into those. What I will do on those though is the question, because I do have notes that I need to be taking, and as we all learned from last week's vlog, I should not put them off and then wait until like the next week to do them, because then notes will take over my life. So I should probably do them, but will I? Because it's also been like 3 days since I've read anything, and I do kind of want to read. Also, it's getting very close to the end of the month. I won't get like any reading done tomorrow because I will be busy all day. I mean, I might alternate. Maybe I'll do one sprint of writing, and then one sprint of reading. I will probably only watch like 2 sprints because I am tired, but we'll give it a go. Either way, I'm going to go for a shower right now. Good morning, everyone. I look like I haven't slept in like ages, but I actually had a really good night's sleep. But anyway, so it is Thursday, and I have a couple of things to talk about, which is very exciting. So you may remember on Monday, only a couple minutes ago in the vlog, I was like, this close to having a breakdown, and then also like this close to punching someone in the face because our tickets to Six got cancelled. But good news, we have tickets for the exact same date and the exact same time again, which I think something fishy is going on, but my mother thinks I'm crazy. So I think I've mentioned it on Monday during my whole rant that like we were in brilliant, incredible seats. We were third row and like in the middle. And like, so like it's like there's no way 60% of people saw those seats and were like, I'm not gonna take those. Like that's just that doesn't make any sense. She got an email saying there's tickets available for the same show you were going to go see, and like here's the link, and like the reason they gave was like because of cancellations and stuff like that, which makes no sense to me. I mean, I'm obviously thrilled that I get to go, so I'm not going to complain that much, but I think there's something a little fishy about that we weren't in the first 60%, and then so they cut down a load of people, and then all of a sudden more people just started cancelling. I think what happened is the first like however many rows were obviously people there very quickly, definitely in the first 60%, and so they knew they couldn't have everyone sitting beside each other, so they cancelled people. So like it would actually have been earlier people that they cancelled, and then they also cancelled like the later people as well, and then they sent emails to some of the earlier people that they had to cancel saying, oh sorry, there's been cancellations, do you want to get your tickets again? So yeah, that's my conspiracy theory, which like I know it sounds a little insane, but also kind of makes a little bit of sense. It was that, or there was just like some sort of mistake where they were like, oh, they were actually in the first 60%. So we are in row L, and we were in seats like, I don't know, like 11, 12. So those are still pretty good seats. Like that's 12 rows back. Like honestly not as incredible as 3 rows back, but like still pretty good. And it was like when we went to see Wicked, I think we were 8 rows back. I think I got my mother to look at the ticket because I still have it, and I think she said we were like 8 rows back, and we were actually around the same seats as well. We were a little further in, but I mean like there was no complaining about the tickets we got for Wicked. They were also incredible. Oh yeah, so then the second thing is yesterday Becca had some dice sprints on basically all day, so I couldn't participate in them for most of the day, but I actually did in the end. So I have done reading. Who is she? She started them at 12 o'clock and she went until like 11 o'clock last night. So I ended up reading 20% more of The Fever King, which leaves about 50% left to go. So I'm about halfway through it and I'm so bored by it. I don't think it's that interesting at all. But it is obviously the last day of September. It's the last day of both of these readathons. So yeah, so if I wanted to count, I technically have to try and finish it today. I mean, I'm not going to give myself a punishment or anything like that because I have started it, so no point of that. But technically speaking, I should try and finish it today, and I am going to try. I'm not sure will I succeed, but we'll give it a go. So yeah, that's all for now. I will see you later. Also, just so you know, I'm going home this evening, so there probably won't be too many updates over the next few days. But I'll try and tell you tonight if I succeed in my goal, or tomorrow anyway, whether I succeeded in my goal. And then tomorrow I can start my October TBR. So yeah, and then on Saturday is Readathon, so it's a 24-hour readathon, and I'm hoping to like kind of participate. I never stay out for the full 24 hours. I'm way too tired for that. But I'm hoping to like get a good chunk of reading done. Maybe like finish a book, a smaller book, but finish a book. So yeah, that's all for now. I did it. 3 stars. So it is Friday, the 1st of October, and last night I did it. I finished The Fever King by Victoria Lee, meaning I successfully completed my TBR. I definitely cut it close. Like at the start of the month, I was like, oh, this is gonna be easy. No worries about it. And then as the month went on, I was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I ended up giving The Fever King 3 out of 5 stars. I was kind of thinking more of a 2 out of 5, but the last like 10 to 15% really picked up and got really crazy. So I might continue. The second audiobook is on SCRIBD, so I might continue and read the second one at some point, but not anytime soon really. And yeah, it's not a very high 3-star. I put it in CAWPILE and it was one of my lowest 3 stars, but it was a 3 stars anyway. I completed all of my Bookopoly roles and did 5 prompts out of the 7 for the novice path. I wanted to get to all 7, but in the end that didn't happen. Yeah, I can't really say much about the Fever King because I don't have any opinions really on it. Like, the characters, they were okay. I didn't find them extremely fascinating or well developed. I think our main character, Gnome, was pretty well developed. He, like, you could understand him. He made a lot of decisions that you were like... And I also did think that Lair was also a pretty well developed character and a very interesting person. And Dara was the only one who had like a bit of development to him, but I felt that it was kind of lacking a little. And then like the rest of the side characters, I just didn't really feel anything towards them. And yeah, like the writing was fine. It was nothing special though. And the plot, again, it was very boring in my opinion until the very end. And that is why I say a lot of the time that I don't love dystopian books, because I do find that with a lot of them it's a lot of like just meandering around, getting to know the characters so you're attached to them, and then like right at the end it's like, let's go take down the government. It took me so long to get through that book and it just was not gripping me at all. But yesterday, like the last, like I can't remember, was it 10 or 15%, things did get really crazy and I could see a lot of the things coming. I was like, okay, I thought that was a given, that was that person's particular power, that was this person's plan. But there was definitely some things that I was like, what just happened? So yeah, so not for me. But if you are someone who generally likes dystopians and you like a bit of like magic in your dystopians, then I would definitely recommend that you try it because it might be more suited for you. So yeah, but as I said, I might try the second one because it is only a duology. So yeah, so that is all for now. I'm going to start The Run of Kings today by Jen Lyons. It is on my October TBR for adult fantasy. It is 700 pages. Don't know why I chose it, but I did. And yeah, I'd like to get a dent in that, maybe like 100, 150 pages. And then tomorrow is Readathon, which I'm hoping to read the entirety of Howl's Moving Castle. And then also like read a small bit more of The Run of Kings if possible. I just finished Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones and 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. I'll talk about it more probably later or whenever. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. And so that is the first book done for October and also the first book done for Readathon. I don't plan on finishing another book, but I'm going to try and get as much as this done as I can. So yeah, I'm currently 35 pages in, which I read last night. Hello everyone, so it is a little bit later and I just wanted to like talk a little more about what I'm doing. So obviously I am participating in Readathon and I have not read any more of The Run of Kings. Whoops. But yeah, so I finished Howl's Moving Castle and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved it and I want to watch the movie so bad right now. So bad! I only watched it back in like June or so, but I so badly want to watch it again. And it's so weird to compare the movie and book because, and I'm not gonna like talk about it too long because I'm not an expert in the book or the movie, but it's so weird because they're so similar and yet so different at the same time. Of course, there is some scenes that appear in the book that don't appear in the movie because of time and all of that, but and like the ones that weren't, like they make sense not to be included. All I'm gonna say is whales. And if you've read it, you'll understand. And I didn't know that was a thing that happened. And so I was like, what? And I feel like both of them, like the movie, I think did a really good job of capturing the whole vibe of it, like that fairy tale, magical, whimsical feeling so well. I've heard people say that they're like really different, which I disagree with. Like, yes, of course there's things that are taken out and like character, like how they look is different. And I feel like the characters themselves, I feel like they are very similar in book and movie, but in the movie I feel like they're like diluted down a little. he's like really over the top and dramatic and vain, and in the movie he still is, but not nearly as much. He is much more, you know, super good guy. In the book he is also a good guy, but like he hides it a bit more. And Sophie, she's also the same. Like, she starts out as a quiet, timid girl, and when she gets turned into an old woman, she just embraces this and becomes like a grumpy yet very confident woman. In the movie I did think it was, again, slightly like less like she isn't as grumpy and like, you know, just like really kind of out there, kind of angry nearly, but like you can very clearly see the similarities between them. So yeah, so that's kind of what I feel. And I also got it wrong, I think, in my TBR, that so it's actually the Ghibli version that is slightly more political than the written version. So the written version definitely more focuses on witches and wizards and this magical stuff, whereas in the movie they bring in this like political war kind of thing. And I was reading in the back of the book, there was like a Q&A thing, and one of the things was about like differences and stuff, and Diana Wynne Jones was saying that, you know, they both were like children of the Second World War, and in their storytelling they both have very different ways of dealing with it. So like she never kind of really like put it at like the forefront of the story. Like, it is mentioned that, oh, there is a war brewing, but it's definitely focused on the magic, whereas, well, yes, the Ghibli version is magical and whimsical, there's also like this war, and it's like, this war is bad. But yeah, I really like both of them. So yeah, I can't think of anything else I want to say right now, but I really enjoyed it. It is almost 6 o'clock, so I've kind of been on a bit of a break for the past like 3-ish nearly. So I'm gonna try and get a little more reading done. I don't think I'm gonna read like a whole load more because I'm just a little tired. I'm not someone who can read for a full 24 hours. But if I could get like 100 pages of this done, I would be pretty happy. So yeah, so that's the plan. I finished the movie. I love that movie so much. It's so cute. So I'm here to wrap up this vlog. So I didn't read any more of The Ruin of Kings today. I kept meaning to, and literally every time I would go to pick it up, someone would post a new video. And it happened every single time. And like, the thing is, my watch later is clear. No more of The Ruin of Kings, and I'm not actually planning on continuing it next week because I have a plan for a themed vlog next week. I'm continuing with the weekly reading vlogs for now. And I went back to like last year when I did my last reading vlog, because I did keep up weekly reading vlogs until I think January nearly, and it's like numbering the past few weeks. So I think this will be like number 23 or 24. So yeah, so I wasn't sure whether to like start counting again from 1 or go back, but I decided to go back and like keep the number going. I think that is all I have to say, really. I watched Alice Moving Castle today, which, you know, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I knew I was going to enjoy it because it was a rewatch. And then I edited this video so far, and I cooked myself some dinner for tomorrow. And yeah, and obviously I came up here, unpacked all my stuff and all of that jazz. So I'm now all ready for tomorrow, and I'll be starting some books for that reading vlog. I'm hoping that they won't take too long, and I think both of them I have for audiobooks. So I might be able to like squeeze in some of The Ruin of Kings because I have a really good feeling about it. I mean, I'm only like 168 pages in, and I'm really loving it so far. Yeah, also, another thing that I did today, I updated my channel banner, because on my channel banner it said Becca in Books, which was my original channel name, and it hasn't been that for like over a year now. So I finally changed that, and I need to change like my end screen thing, and yeah, I'm just like not very good with like graphics and stuff, so but I'll do that eventually as well. So yeah, so I think that is all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.